Chapter 2, Matt's TZCA Chapter 2. Spreadsheets is a small business making crisp and other savoury snacks. There are 3 main raw materials involved: potato, sea salt, cooking oil. Fred, the owner, has always purchased the raw materials when he felt that inventories were getting low, but recently supply chain issues have led to shortages on occasion, and he feels there must be a better way to calculate order quantities and lead times. We need to save the file in the appropriate location and rename it as Matt's TZCA Chapter 2 Answer. So I'm going to go File, Save As, go to where I want to save it, call it what I need to call it, and then save. Mine will come up like that because I've already saved it before. Now I'm going to change my screen, new window, and then I'm going to go View, Arrange All, and Vertical. Then I can have my spreadsheet on the right and my instructions on the left. So let's get started. It says, use the day functions in the cells to determine the days, the number of days from the first to the last order reference in data array. Now, as I can see, these are already sorted, so I don't need to sort it. So what I can do is go to where I want to put the formula, go to formulas, find the day function, put in the last date, and then the next one put in the beginning date, and then just press enter and it will tell me my total days. It's now saying in cells B22 to D22 calculate the total of each material ordered for the 3. So I'm just going to click here, go auto sum, highlight from where I want, drag down, and then press enter. If I'm happy, I can replicate across. Now my computer's playing up a bit, but it looks like it seems to have sorted itself out. I'm just checking the data. So that's questions done. It says calculate the average daily use in 24. So average daily use. So that's how much I need. And these are my total days. So I need to find the average. So I'm going to go equals, open brackets, this divided by that. But the question's saying use a round to the nearest whole number. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to add in the round function. So at the beginning of the bracket, I'm going to write round. And then at the end of A22, I'm going to put a comma and 0. Do not forget to put a $ sign around the A22, to basically make it an absolute, A22 to make it stagnant, because when I replicate across, I want this cell to stay in the formula. So now I've done that, I can replicate across. The question's now saying link, not copy and paste, in B25 to D25 the relevant cells in the table on the inventory data worksheet to provide the average lead days for each inventory item. So as I want to link, E equals, go to inventory data. It's this one here, so I'm just going to click on it and then press enter. I can't replicate across because they're going down and I'm going across. I'm going to have to do each one manually. So equals, inventory data, click, enter. It says link, not paste, B26 to D26, the relevant cells in the table inventory data worksheet, and provide the inventory buffer. So again, equals, inventory data, this one here, and then enter, equals, inventory, this one here, enter, and equals, enter. Right, it says insert a new row above 27. So I'm going to click on 27, right click and insert. It's now saying enter maximum inventory level. And then it says link, not copy and paste, B27 to D27 to provide maximum. So equals maximum, enter. And there we have, done. It says enter a formula to calculate the reorder level. So we need to work out the reorder level. The reorder level will be your average usage multiplied by your average lead time. So I'm going to go equals open brackets. This multiplied by your average lead time. And then we want to add our buffer on. So we're going to close that and add the buffer. If you want to be extra professional, put an extra bracket around. Once you're done, you can then replicate that across. It says enter a suitable formula to work out the maximum reorder in B29. So the maximum reorder will be equals open bracket, and that will be your maximum minus your buffer. Close the bracket, enter, and replicate across. We're now being told to enter a suitable formula for the minimum. So the minimum for this will be, open brackets, B24 multiplied by B25, my lead time. So I can replicate that across. It says format B4 to D30. So B4 to D30, right click, format cells. I want it to be whole numbers. So number, 0 decimal places with 1000 separator. Okay, format A24 to D30 with borders. So I'm going to go home, font, borders, all borders, and then it says a thick outside border. So back to the borders and find the thick outside. Use conditional formatting for B4 to B20. So B4 to B20, conditional formatting. To find greater than the maximum reorder level. We need to highlight that in light red background with dark text. So I want to find the highest reorder. So greater than, so the highest, top 10. I only want to find one, and I want it in dark red text, light red background. Dark red text, well, it's there, so I can just choose that, and you'll see that's taken place. Use conditional formatting for sunflower oil, and I want to find greater than black text, blue background. So again, top 10, I only want one, and I want it to be black text with blue background. So font, black, fill, and blue. It just says blue, so choose a blue you like. And then OK. And then it says use conditional formatting for sea salt. And we want to find the highest reorder with black text, purple background. So 1. As that's not there, format, purple background. Let's find a purple I like. And we want font to be black. And then when you're done, save the work, and this chapter is now complete.